meat on the bone. I can't find the smoking gun. Can't find anything that says that
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the last man standing champion, Sam, Wesley, and Bobby Lashley, the Hurt Business. Ladies and gentlemen, I walked out as your winner this past Monday. Boom. I beat Finn Balor.
What do you think it means now that Vince is out of creative? It's like, where's Vince out of creative?
And now,
where's he out of creative? And don't you think it's funny how it's...
I would like to say, I don't have a singles match on the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. Yay.
Even the reports aren't saying he's 100% in charge. Like, even these reports are saying there's a chance that Vince
Wesley has already declared himself in a certain match. Bobby doesn't have a match. Yay.
All of that Vince is going to be involved with.
So me and Bobby are officially declaring ourselves for this year's 2023 Royal Rumble matchup. Boo.
So TKO is the company that looks after UFC and WWE. Well, the person that's in charge.
I know you're mad.
Top person in that is.
I know that you love us.
Again, the idea that
I know you wish you could be like us, but you can't because you're broke bitches. Oh.
Vince has got serious power in this new company. The idea that he
I want to thank you all
things if he wants to do them, and Vince as well, right?
for coming out here.
I just don't buy it. I just don't.
To hear me, the greatest of all time.
It's been the big story that's kind of
No, you're not. 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 Thank you. I am the best of all time. I am the greatest of all time. You idiots need to get that through your fat, thick skulls. Boo. You're fatter. You are fatter. You are fatter. You are fatter. You are fatter. Oh, you think it's funny, huh? You think it's funny to make fun of me? You think it's funny to make fun of the GOAT? You think it's funny to make fun of your last man standing champion? Well, talk to me when your mom can win a gold. Talk to me when your dad can win a gold. Talk to me when your aunt, your uncle, your cousin, your brother, your sister, your family, whole entire family can win gold. Oh, that's right. You can't, because they've never won any.
Because I've got Fightful today. And I read that report.
So, let me tell you something, people. This year, the Royal Rumble will take place in Florida and WrestleMania will take place in Philadelphia. The plan now is that me, Bobby, or Wesley will win this match. And if it comes down to us in the final three, well, it's going to be best man for
Del Rio
themselves.
planning on a return? No.
You see, you know I
Update
love
on
you
an
guys.
official signing in WWE?
But if we are the
No.
last
Eddie
three,
Kingston? No. Grizzled
I'm gonna
Young
do
Veterans?
anything
No.
I
SmackDown
can
plans?
to make
No.
sure I main event
Orton,
WrestleMania.
No.
And that's not me hating on you guys.
CM Punk, Orlando
I love you
Rumors?
guys. I
No.
love you like a
Some
family. You guys
reaction
are
to Tony
brothers.
Khan's tweet? No.
But
Tell them why the international title keeps changing hands? No. Big update
I
on Survivor Series? No.
want
Tuesday night
to win a world
Scoops?
title before I
No.
retire.
CM Punk story? No. CM Punk and WWE are not in talks? No. Velveteen update date? No. Where's it gone? WWE Raw plans, AEW NXT, Becky Lynch update. Ah, is this it? This thing's like, oh, how long? 7 days old? That's 7 days old, right? So, here we go. Things have been different on Raw and SmackDown, in case you haven't noticed. PW Insider, so straight away, we're referring to a different newsletter there. PW Insider reporting what Fightful had mentioned on the Raw post show. Things appear a little different. They expanded saying there's been a bit of a morale boost associated with the line of thinking. So straight away, this is built on the line of thinking that Triple H is largely directing creative again, not Vince McMahon.
So
look at that line
let me
again,
end this off
right?
here
This is why you have to read
with one
these
more
articles.
statement.
So PW Insider reporting what Fightful
I'm leaving this
on
off
their Raw post show.
with
There
one
appears to be
final
different on surface.
goodbye.
They expanded saying there's been a bit of a morale boost associated
When
with a
we-
line of thinking that Triple
When
H
one of
is
us
largely
win
directing creative
this
again.
year's Royal Rumble
Right.
match,
We can confirm this
you
is,
people
a significant
will no
breakthrough.
longer
We
be
can
able to
confirm
judge
there
us.
is a significant
You will no
prevailing
longer be able to hate on
Papa
us.
John's makes a
You
big extra
will no
large New York
longer
style
be
pizza
able
like
to
this.
say we suck because we did. The phone contest is scheduled for one fall. One fall. And if Edge wins, he will face Christian at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view for the Hardcore Championship. Introducing first, Hippity to the ring by Christian Cage. Bronson Reed. Bronson has defeated Edge before already. Will he be able to beat Edge here tonight? Sam, I love that you're out here. I love that you're talking about the Royal Rumble because actually, I have some breaking news. I'm officially declaring myself into this year's Royal Rumble match. Now, if Edge wins, I will no longer be in the Royal Rumble match, but until then, which I know he doesn't have a chance, I will be in the Royal Rumble match. Christian, nobody gives a damn what you're gonna be in. Nobody gives two damns about you and your big boy over there, Bronson Reed. Yeah, big boy Bronson. Big boy Bronson. Big boy Bronson. Shut up, this is why your father's left you. Boo. Sam, don't make me insult your father, because I exactly will do that. Talk about my client Bronson Reed like that one more time, and that title will be off your waist very, very soon. Alright. Hey Bronson, Touch your toes for me. Just try. Touch your toes. Oh. He can't do it. He can't do it. He can't do it. Shut up. Shut up, you losers. Shut up. Sam, this is exactly why you don't have a father. This is exactly why your father doesn't come to visit you anymore. Oh. I told you to leave my client Bronson Reed alone, but you obviously don't know what that means. You can't get that through your fat skull. Oh. So let me tell you something. Get the hell out of my ring so Bronson Reed can destroy and dominate the Rated R Superstar. You know why he's gonna dominate the Rated R Superstar? Because Edge doesn't have what it takes to beat. Yeah! Oh, and you were saying? And please welcome the Hardcore Champion. He's a former 2-time World Heavyweight Champion. He is the Rated R Superstar. Fight! Fight going on! Fight going on! Oop, looks like you need to fix your boy. Oh! And oh, wait a minute now, Bronson. Oh. Edge looking. Execution. Yeah. Oh, he's going in the ring. Hey, get back in this ring. What are you doing? Spear to Christian. Edge looking for his own kill switch onto Christian. Oh. No, Edge. Oh, nice punch. Bronson, hit it. Oh no, looking for the tsunami. And a tsunami. Get a damn referee out here. Get a ref. Oh wait, we out. Finally, these losers leaving the ring.
Tell me if I'm wrong. Have you seen a smoking gun in this argument yet? Have you seen anything here that's kind of saying that there's been this big thing? Because I ain't seeing it. One WWE higher-up said, I think you can look at the show. Johnny Gargano is back. Tegan is on the show. Dragon Lee is on the program. Carlito is finally factored in. Cameron Grimes got back. Bronson Reed is winning matches. Tag team titles, IC titles, getting long matches to Emerald. I'm not going to say that all of these are as a direct result of the situation, but those parts moving at the same time is a bit too coincidental for me.
And now,
here, right, that I've just read, this bit, is they're saying that it's all a bit coincidental that all these things have happened, right? But no one's saying that, like, Triple H is in charge of creative.
A pile driver to by Edge.
Triple H has been, this same article has said that Triple H is in charge of creative and that Vince's changes have been minimal, right? They've been getting sent over and his influence on the show has been minimal, right? So what's happened is the sale has gone through and now we've got to a point where We're at the season premiere. We've got past SummerSlam. We've got past.
Oh,
We've
a
done, like, 2
DT.
stories. Now we can start a new cycle of stories.
Oh.
Johnny Gargano's back. Cameron Grimes is being used.
One.
Dragon Lee's
Two. Kick out.
I've got no doubt these are Triple H things. Just like how, like, most of what you've seen this year, 99% of this year has been a Triple H thing. But that's not indicative of there being a change. Like, that doesn't mean that so much change, because I think what you've been seeing this year has been Triple H. So, and this there's the changes
bulldog
that have been made to the shows this year has been minimal.
Edge.
One WWE talent said that most people on the roster felt a sense of relief when McMahon retired, spoke around the ring standpoint. They said that Ansel behavior isn't what
nice
most of
job
us
by
like.
Bronson.
Beyond that, there was a
Bronson
lot of creative
using a
confidence
veteran type
in
move right there.
full story.
Oh, nice slam. One. Yo, Edge playing more like a rookie in that situation. Oh, nice tackle.
He did to avoid the cost of litigation. Between regarding to personal conduct, McMahon has paid out over 30 million, brazenly putting himself on television for no reason after that. He was encouraged to retire. He did for about 5 months before being pushed back into the company. McMahon himself, Carousel's own daughter, blah blah blah. Only to return the boy, left in 2023.
Your father left you. Your father doesn't love you. Oh no. Oh no no no! Bronson flattening.
And then that was on October 9th, so that was what, a week ago. After that, a Becky Lynch update on AEW NXT, Raw plans, a podcast, Velveteen Dream updates, WWE sources talking about CM Punk, WWE not in talks, text Q&A about the CM Punk story, Tuesday Night War scoop thread. We've got list goes on, AEW MLW news, another podcast, big update on Survivor Series, which is just about war games, details on why the international title keeps changing hands, upcoming interviews, MLW, some reaction to Tony Khan's tweets, Sean Ross app-based Q&A, CM Punk Orlando rumors, news on a Jey Uso trade, just little bits of story there, but you can see it doesn't say anything about McMahon, right? SmackDown plans, another podcast, Grizzled Young Veterans free agents, Kofi Kingston on Click for Quality Education, whatever, update on an official sign-in about Nick Aldis. SmackDown news, AEW returns, Alberto Del Rio was planned for a return, no effing chance. Podcast, AEW Fight Forever, that Cardona feature, again, little bits of news, CJ Perry talks about little bits and bobs, another podcast, Fightful, Wrestling Weekly, Punk, Velveteen Dream, Vince, I can't unlock that was 18 hours ago, so whatever this is, it's not big enough to warrant being its own article, and it was 18 hours ago. I can't know about that actually. So that's like a different higher tier.
Holy hell! Holy hell!
That was
Oh,
11
Edge!
hours ago, right? This is all going to be based on
Edge!
the same stories that are doing the rounds. Billy Corgan speaks about different things, including Vince. Talking about Vince.
1, 2, oh no!
That's everything on there. So I know that we spent a bit of time on that, but I just, we've started early, and I think it's a great opportunity to show you what I see. And, I'm not just
1, 2, oh!
I'm not seeing anything of substance. We've just looked at the Wrestling Observer report from today.
Oh,
we've just
no, Bronson.
What looks to be the most
Bronson now stumbling and now. Oh, Christian, no, looking, kill switch.
And we wouldn't normally show it on screen.
Hey, you do that, you will be disqualified.
Any information promotion out of that
All
article
right,
has already been
Brad.
distributed via like so many different channels.
And he landed onto the
It's only
referee.
a week old, and as you can see, there's nothing that's come onto Fox like since then. And we've
Come on.
and I'm still sat here saying, where's the evidence? Where's the smoking
No,
gun?
not on the
Where's
net.
the
Not on the
information?
net. On that injured back.
The article talks about line of thinking, talks about backstage. It's all wishy-washy. There's nothing to it. There's nothing there. So I know I know we've spent a long time on it, but this is the
Bronson
big story.
Reed.
This is
Bronson Reed
There's really
tsunami.
been much news over the weekend. The Misfits boxing thing was the big thing over the weekend. And Logan calling out Rey Mysterio was the other big news over the weekend.
No.
But outside of that, we haven't had any news. Like the news today is just more about
Please.
But again, there's no smoking gun. There's no facts. There's nothing to it. James said no one wants Del Rio
no uppercut.
back. He wasn't that good anyway. Oh, wow, to be honest, I read that. That was just a no. It was just a no starter.
No.
Yeah, I mean,
Cover.
I haven't even got stuck into that story. But as soon as I saw him say that he wanted to come back or that there was plans for him to come back, my immediate reaction was like, no, there definitely wasn't. They're not gonna look to bring Del Rio back. Here, the Fightful have just said we reached out to a WWE higher up and they said no effing chance. Dead. That story dead. Stephen, shout out to you. Right, let's move on to something different because unless someone can tell me an article to go to that gives us more like actual something, some substance that's not line of thinking. Backstage. Right? If there's actual something to
Yes.
hope you're all well. Season premiere of Raw tonight. Hoping for some still hoping for a cash-in or a title change. Yeah, well, we've got 2 title matches. I mean, Bronson could be the one, right? I don't think he'll be the one. It certainly feels like I thought there was a good chance it could be Tommaso. The reason why I thought it could be Tommaso is because Tommaso is a base. And I think
Edge. Canadian Destroyer.
If the title change, you want the crowd to really be behind it. And because Bronson's a heel,
This is awesome.
really behind
This
the title
is
change
awesome.
tonight. I don't think the crowd are going to be really
This is awesome.
fired up, you know.
This is awesome.
So I think that we're gonna see Gunther retain. against
Christian
a
holding
very
up
good
that
Charlotte.
hardcore
In fact,
title.
Someone may get involved.
Referee
with
still
Jordan and
down.
Bronson off to a different feud.
Referee.
But I
No
don't think
Edge.
Bronson will be the one to
Spear to Edge by Chris. Spear to Christian by Edge. By Edge. Right on his arm.
I do agree
Right
with
on
Jim,
his
and Jim
arm.
Gore was saying there's a chance
Edge.
that Gunther just relinquishes it because then you've actually got the unbeaten monster staying unbeaten and then going after the world title. You can actually use this momentum that we've got for him to then go to that next level still undefeated, right? Because if you've
Kicks
got
it
an
out.
unbeaten
Kicks it
Gunther
out.
going up against Seth,
Spear. Barely
that's
hit the
very
spear.
interesting, isn't it? Would you agree
Spear.
that there is a
Spear.
chance that
1,
Gunther
2.
just relinquish the
Edge
title,
gets Christian
just like
at the
Bronson
Royal
did when he
Rumble.
competed and won the WWE Championship at WrestleMania.
Here's your winner. Edge. And will face Christian Cage at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. Yeah! We got the match. We finally have it. After months of back and forth, Edge will finally get to beat the hell out of Christian Cage next Saturday. No, God damn it. Edge holding that title up. You have to be wondering what's going through his head after months of the back and forth and the bickering. He finally gets his hands on Christian. God damn it, you loser. Spear again, no! Christian, kill switch! Oh, come on!
Because, you know, that's a great way of building a star, isn't it? Saying that your current star is the longest reigning WWE champion ever would be amazing, but they shot themselves in the foot very early on in the company. In fact, their second ever champion went on to hold it for 7 years. Because they weren't thinking about that back then.
Christian, right on his neck.
They were just thinking about the business at the time, and the business at the time was brilliant under Bruno. And we've said before the reason for that is because the English language newspapers had run a story about how wrestling was fake, and a lot of the English people, a lot of the kind of just normal communities, New Yorkers, just weren't massively engaged with wrestling at that time. They would go and watch it and see it as like, you know, they'd enjoy it, and some of them still believed that it was, you know, legit. But there was some serious damage that had been caused with some exposés around that time, which meant that, because don't you think it's strange how WWE didn't have like an American champion in the 60s or the 70s? You'd think it'd be a no-brainer. You would think that they'd have a Hulk Hogan type person, certainly in the 50s, 60s, because we're not that far removed from World War II. So you would imagine that they would have a Hulk Hogan in that period, but we didn't. For 7 years, we had an Italian, Bruno Sammartino, and then Bruno dropped it to Ivan Koloff, who is Russian, and then he dropped it to Pedro Morales, who I think was maybe Puerto Rican. And that gets us from like the early 60s to back into the, like, it's not until the late 70s that we get superstar Billy Graham, who actually has but those early periods in the 60s and the 70s, they were held by non-English kind of, well, he does speak English, but we weren't catering to that crowd. You know, there's a big Italian population in New York, and we were catering to that. We were that's the reason stayed on top, because he was a great draw, and he was a hero to those fans. But at that time, you know, they were not trying to specifically reach out to the
one more time. No, Tsunami. The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and introducing first, Solo Sikoa. Solo Sikoa is being accompanied to the ring by Roman Reigns tonight, and you wonder why. Well, this is because of Solo Sikoa being the first one eliminated because Roman Reigns, when he got eliminated, Solo Sikoa was not there to help him out. Roman Reigns is pissed about that. And earlier backstage, Roman had went on a rant saying that everything that happened in that tag team Royal Rumble match was Solo's fault. And they would be standing here, tag team champions, if Solo would have helped Roman out. Well, Solo said, well, if that's the case, fight me one-on-one tonight. Let's see if you have what it takes to beat me.
I keep seeing the same things that get recommended, you know. I really want to get stuck into Bruno's autobiography. I think that would be an incredible insight into that period. But,
and introducing next, his opponent. He is a tribal chief, the head of the table. He is a former world heavyweight champion, a former universal heavyweight champion, and a former undisputed world heavyweight champion, and a former hardcore champion. He has main evented all 3 WrestleManias. He won the 2021 Royal Rumble match, the 2022 Royal Rumble match. He is the leader of the Bloodline, Roman Reigns. Notice how Solo didn't put the one up during his entrance earlier on tonight. Earlier. Is there some tension in the bloodline? We've been here, we've done the tension. I think these two are just having a family battle.
So that's when a world championship really meant something, because it was being defended around the world, but primarily around America. Whereas now we just have
Roman Reigns.
The territory moves.
Solo already.
The territory moves, and that's obviously WWE. So for Charlotte to be a world champion on, say, SmackDown, where she's 6 women, 8 women, something like that. She's the best of 10 women, right? She's the best of 10 women on SmackDown. She gets a world title.
Oh, no.
How does that compare to Ric Flair winning the
Spare.
The King
1, 2,
system, where you've got massive company in Florida, massive company in Carolinas, WWE.
Oh, nice slam.
Blah, 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 blah. Having that title is just so much more significant. It's unfathomably more significant than what Charlotte has achieved. So, the Charlotte thing,
nice headbutt.
It doesn't bother me.
Boot to the face.
I'm gonna say she's had more world title reigns than anyone else. Blah, 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 blah.
Punching Roman Reigns in the damn face.
But I think as fans, we kind of just go, wait, well done. So in no way can it relate to
Oh.
what Flair did, right? Or dare I say even John Cena, because John Cena was not competing against just 10 like male wrestlers. You know, the men's roster was not just 10 people deep; it was much bigger than that. Whereas the women's division is considerably smaller. So I don't mind her around the title picture, just because I don't think she's gonna like win the title anytime soon. I think that her being as decorated as what she is, I think means that getting like a win over Charlotte or going through a match that Charlotte was in is actually in a roundabout way helping Io, because Io's title reign is only going to mean something if she is mixing it up with the big names. If Io was to just go up against Shotzi and just go up against Lee and just go up against Tegan Knox, like the title reign will feel like she's just beating people that she's meant to be beating. She sort of has to go up against Charlotte, and she has to go up against she has to go up against Bianca, and she has to go up against Becky, she has to go up against Bayley, because those are the names that mean something.
Solo. I've never seen that from Solo before.
Worthy of, like, you know, and that builds up Io. I don't think Io really gains anything by beating those other names. It's a great spotlight for him, and you can definitely still do the matches on
Roman Reigns,
SmackDown.
beautiful headbutt
But I think
too.
to move Charlotte away from the title picture actually damages and hurts Io.
We've only seen Roman hit the Superman punch in a few times, and I think tonight was one of those I need to hit it.
Win, but her being involved, those are the matches the champion.
There, no, Solo.
You're not going to compete against Charlotte and beat Charlotte.
1, 2,
I like the idea of the stable, though. I like the idea of the stable. I've got no problems with that. Because, as I said, I don't think Charlotte should be winning the title anytime soon. So, you know, if we do Io versus Charlotte 1-1, Io comes through. Charlotte's frustrated, goes off and creates a stable, and it's like that keeps her busy for a while. And then maybe she'll find herself getting another title match at some point next year. And have a win.
Solo.
Solo
cut. Rowan.
I've got no problem with that. And then
Spear by the tribal chief. 1, 2, 3.
Got any Nick says, I don't like Charlotte being around if the championship's involved. I never see her in any stories or rivalries without the championship being involved. I can't remember what story she's been involved in. I mean, she has been involved in a lot of championship
Well, thank you for watching. We'll see you all